YouTube, man. What's going on, guys? It has been a long time. It has been a long time since I've done No Days Off November. Literally a year ago, right? Literally a year ago, man. I'm gonna keep it 100%. I did not expect to do No Days Off November this year. This is round 4. I wasn't gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it 100% a buck with you guys. I was not gonna do it. I have just a lot going on, and I was just like, man, I haven't even promoted No Days Off November, not even a little bit. I haven't even promoted it. So, last minute came around. I was just like, okay, well, let me see if people still want it. I went ahead and dropped it. Everybody said that they still want to go ahead and talk boxing. So here we are, man. No Days Off November. This is episode 1. I'm a little rusty. I haven't been posting that much on YouTube, guys. I've been really busy, man. Obviously, I'm at my new gym, CA Boxing Gym, as you guys can see, in Florence, New Jersey. 221 Broad Street, Florence, New Jersey. For those of you guys who want to go ahead and meet me and train with me in person, you guys could definitely do that. I'll have some information for you guys, on the links or whatever. But we here, man. We are here. We're gonna go ahead and kick off tonight as just kind of like a, regular conversation, regular Q&A. You guys can go ahead and talk to me however you want. I'm gonna have a full schedule for No Days Off November. I kind of have one already. But I'm gonna have a full schedule. We're gonna go ahead and do a lot of different stuff, man. We're gonna talk nutrition. We're gonna go ahead and talk mindset, like always. We're gonna go ahead and do demonstrations. I'm gonna bring in Fast Eddie, bring in some other people to do demonstrations. We're gonna talk to some pro boxers. So we have 30 days of just nonstop, free information to go ahead and help you guys get to that next level. You know what I mean? Try to help you guys as much as I can. That's really all been the mission since I got into coaching. I love coaching. And it's basically to help as many people as I can with the knowledge that I was blessed to acquire. 2 decades in the sport of boxing, working at the world championship level and working with beginners who don't know the difference between a left hook and a fish hook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it all, man. I'm here to help everybody. Let me say what's up to some of the people in here. We got Ghetto Dora in the building. Can't wait. Yeah, the wait is over, champ. We got Stats and Facts Boxing. Finally, fam. Yes, sir. We need to bring back film studies, coach. You a beast at that. I appreciate it. The reason why I stopped doing the film studies is because the last time I did it, I actually caught a strike on my YouTube channel. The strike got lifted, but I got a strike on my YouTube channel, and I was just like, we ain't risking this. I went ahead and made an alternative YouTube channel, okay? And it was hard for me to get 100 subscribers on it. And I'm at like 298,000 subscribers on this channel. And I'm like, I'm not going to go ahead and blow it. Pause. Yo, that's crazy. Well, I'm definitely not. But I was like, I'm not going to go ahead and blow it. I'm retarded. I need to chill. Oh, my gosh. But listen, I'm not going to go ahead and mess it up, okay, for film study. So if anybody knows the workaround, film studies on YouTube, help me out with that because I would love to do them. It was a lot of fun. I think we did Michael Nunn versus James Toney. That was like a freaking throwback classic. Me and Eddie did that one. And people loved that one. And I would love to continue to do those. That's actually one of my favorite things to freaking do, especially live. You know what I'm saying? With you guys, so we can go ahead and converse and have the conversations and stuff. So that's the reason why we stopped it, but we're going to figure out the workaround, and we're going to definitely try to get some of those in for sure. My main man, Gary Groover, in the building. Oh, we here for this. You know what time it is, baby. We here working. Anthony B, can't wait to unwind and talk boxing. Shout out to you, Anthony. We got my man, Vivek. Let's go. Yes, sir. We got my man, Abdullah, I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, man. No disrespect to you, man. My man's a hey, what up, champ? We got Mario. What's up, best coach? I appreciate you. We got Nick and Drew Bush. Yo, I'm seeing a lot of familiar names. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names in the building. You guys have been rocking with me for year after year, round after round. A lot of the names that I'm seeing here are the same people who've been showing me love since we started this. We started this in 2020. We started this in COVID. And we just been keeping it rolling, man. We round 4, right? Championship bouts are what, 12 rounds? We in round 4, man. Are we going to make it to the championship rounds? We going to see. You know what I mean? God willing. We got my man, Georgie Porgy in the building. Text gang. What's going on, my boy? How you doing? Boxing Gen, yo, coach, how much you charge for a camp for nationals and for the space upstairs for your gym? That's something you're going to have to shoot me an email about. You can shoot me an email at coachanthony@coachanthonyboxing.com. And we could definitely work out those details. It's not cheap. Let me tell you right now, it's not cheap. We had Devika Gorpade, who came all the way from India. She came out here and she spent a pretty penny to be here. I'm going to be honest with you. However, fantastic results. The last time she came to me, she came and shortly after that, she won the world championships as a youth in India. I mean, she beat girls from the United States, the UK, just everywhere, basically. I mean, that's how you win a world championship. And she won the world championships as a youth, became a youth world champion. And then they said, now she's getting prepared to fight as an elite, her first fight as an adult. And her family went ahead and they made the investment and they sent her back to me. And we had a fantastic training camp. I actually got 2 episodes left that I haven't released for the docuseries. That hasn't got finished yet. I mean, they're being edited. I mean, she's back in India now, but I got the docu-series. We're gonna go ahead and release that. Hopefully I get the next one out before next week, and then we got one more after that, so you guys can see some of the behind the scenes. I had her sparring professional fighters, national champions, just top notch level competition here in the area, and she did great. She just did fantastic. So again, I train everybody like they're training for a world championship fight. I mean, even my beginners here that are signed up to my gym who are here in the local area, CA Boxing, are getting fucking world-class attention. Of course, I mean, at a world-class level, you're going to train differently than a beginner. But if you're a beginner, you're not leaving here. We're not throwing you and making you do fitness routines like some of these boxing gyms. We got myself. I got 2 other coaches that help me, and then we got Fast Eddie Chambers as a coach on the floor, and we're working consistent. So it's just a lot of good stuff going on, man. It's a fun time right now for me, man. You know what I mean? And I'm super happy, super grateful. And so I know I'm going outside of the question here, but shoot me an email, and we could definitely chop that up, and we could talk about it. And if it's something in your budget, we can make it happen, but it's definitely not going to be cheap, man. That's something that I charge top dollar for because you're getting you're getting that kind of attention. You're getting that kind of service, I should say. We got Kirk Brindley in the building. What's going on, my guy? We got Dandy. Dan, congratulations on your gym. I appreciate you, man. We got Edward Parino. Wow, nice gym. I appreciate you, champ. Any fights coming up? Any camps? Yeah, man. Right now, I'm actually helping my friend out. I can't release who we're fighting, man, but I got a friend of mine. His name is Thomas Lamana, aka Cornflake. He actually has a WBA Gold World title, which I know a lot of people probably won't respect those titles the same way you would respect like a regular, WBC or whatever. But he's technically a world champion, WBA Gold world champion at 160, but his next fight is going to be at 168. So his belt's not on the line, but it should be a really big fight, really major fight. Odds totally against him. However, he called on, me and Coach Reg to help him with this one, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do our best, and we're going to help him. And he's got all the tools, he got all the skills to do something. So we'll see what happens. Jim Murray is actually a member here at CA Boxing Gym. How do you like the gym, man? How do you like the training that you've been getting here? Let the people know, man. Shout out to my boy Jim, man. Super good guy, super dope dude, man. one day at a time with him, man. He just keeps on getting better and better. We've only been open like a month and some change, and in just a month, the progression the gym has made has been fantastic. Big shout out to you, Jim, man. Appreciate you. Always talking highly about the place, bringing his friends over, getting his friends to sign up, man. So, Jim, man, appreciate you a lot, man. By the way, Coach Anthony, I have a question, if I may. Listen, I know I'm kind of reading these questions slow. I'm trying to get everybody. So let me scroll down and just see, like, oh man, I'm way behind. I'm way behind. My man said no Diddy November. Yo, that was crazy. Hold on, let me go a little quicker. Vinny Blanco, what's up, Coach? Ghetto Dora said, "Where's Eddie? Don't worry, man. Eddie's gonna be here. It's episode 1, man. I let Eddie chill because I'm about to be putting Eddie to work. He's gonna be doing a lot of demonstrations. He's gonna be doing a lot of questions and all that stuff with you guys, man. We got no days off. November means we're going live every single day. So trust me, y'all gonna get your fair share of Fast Eddie Chambers. I didn't want to burn him out. So you know, that's basically that. Do you still coach Ray? No, I do not. I do not coach my former world champion, Raymond Savage Ford. I know a lot of you guys seen the fight that we had against Odebek, where we went ahead and we won the world title. It was just a fantastic night for me, Coach Ray. Shout out to those guys. Then we went ahead and we fought Nick Ball. Things didn't go our way. Some people thought that we won. Others thought that we lost. The judges thought that we lost. It was a close fight. I think it was a split decision. So he lost the world title. It's been a crazy year. Won a world title, lost the world title, opened a new gym, had a training camp with my Indian superstar, Davika. Getting this gym up and rolling. No days off November. I got another fighter, Thomas Lamana. We just been like back to back. Just so many things going on. But after the Nick Ball fight, Raymond and us, we just decided to do something a little bit different. He's doing his thing. He's working with Coach Rel and a couple of those guys. So shout out to all of those guys. Rel's my man. Ray, I wish him the best, man. He's a fantastic fighter. I think he's going to do phenomenal at 130 pounds. I really don't know who's going to be able to beat him at 130 pounds. And I got nothing negative to say about nobody, man. Big shout out to those guys, and I wish those guys the best. But right now, I got to focus on CA Boxing Gym, and I have to focus on everything that I got going on over here. And I couldn't tell you I couldn't be happier, honestly, at the moment. But no, I do not, to answer your question. Mr. Special Feature, what's up, Coach? Glad you're back. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy, No Farias, he came down and visited me when he came down to the East Coast, man. How did you like the trip here? How did you enjoy? He actually did one of my opening day classes, man. It was super crazy. Man, I wish you would have came back, man, for some more training, man. The way we got the gym now is super dope now. You would really love it, man. If you can make it back out here, come out here, man. Are you getting enough sleep? I know you have a new gym, a small baby. How's the work-life balance going, man? Listen, man, I work. I do have a daughter, 1.5 years old, my baby, Destiny. You know what I'm saying? But I got a fiance who does, who helps me, man. She helps me with everything, man. So what can I say? You know what I mean? It's not just me doing this. I gotta give, credit to her mother, right? That she takes care of her way more than me. She's the one doing all the mommy duties, and I'm focusing on the business and doing the best that I can and having fun every minute of the way, man. What else can I do, man? You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. We gotta work. We gotta use every hour of the day the best that we can. And thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. What's up, Coach? What's going on, champ? Coach, any gym in Connecticut that you could recommend? Nah, not off the top of my head, man. I got to be honest with you, man. Maybe if there's anybody from Connecticut in the chat, man, help them out. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Yo, Coach, I'm from Montreal. You ever work with any sick fighters from Canada? Any sick fighters? I don't know what you mean by sick. You mean slick? I've never really worked with too many Canadians. I had a friend of mine who came from Canada to work with me a couple of times, but I never like full-time trained any Canadian fighters, not yet at least. Big props to the big homie Coach Ant. I haven't missed a single days of no days off November yet and still counting now. That's what I'm talking about. That is what you call love right there, man. I appreciate you. Your gym is fire. I appreciate you. Coach, what's good? My man, Battle Tiger, what's going on? I'm almost 31, did a few amateur fights a long time ago, but due to discipline and parties, I was no longer able to have success in boxing. Do you think I have a chance to be a pro boxer? I mean, listen, man, that's not something that I can give you an answer to. You know, if you don't have discipline and you're partying and you're not taking professional boxing serious, that's already you're already kind of like working against yourself. You feel me? So for me, that's something that you have to have 100% intact. You know what I mean? And at 31 years old, I'm going to be honest with you, the clock is ticking against you as far as a successful professional boxing career. Now, do I think you can still box? Yeah, you can still box. Can you do pro fights? Absolutely. But, I mean, becoming the next world champion or something, man, you're really going to have to find something deep inside of you, man. You know what I mean? Pause. Like, you're going to have to, like, really, you're going to really have to, like, you know what I mean? I can't say no, though. Remember that. Never let anybody in this world tell you you can't do something, all right? Including me. Don't let me be the person to dictate if you can or can't do something. But I'm just going to keep it real with you and tell you it's not going to be easy if you have high expectations. You feel what I'm saying? The higher the expectations, the higher the disappointment. So if I was you, I would just take it one day at a time and see where it goes. Oh, you remember Mario? Okay. Not sure who I'm talking to, man. No disrespect, Mario. Which Mario am I talking to? Cornflake did an interview with the Boxing Boys. I should get him back on the show before his fight. 100%, man. I'm going to definitely get Flake on No Days Off November, without a doubt. Congratulations on the new gym, man. I appreciate you. My man, Jim, appreciate learning from experts. Lucky to learn the best as a total beginner. All respect for boxing. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you, man. You remember me? You did 90%. Nah, of course I remember you, Ghetto Dora. How can I forget that name? Coach, you going to be watching the Tyson fight? Yeah, most likely. Probably do something here, y'all. Probably for my members, man. Probably do a little fight party for Tyson versus Jake Paul. But yeah, 100%. Definitely going to watch that. You have to watch that. You have to. You know what I mean? Like, whether you agree with it or not, you have to watch it. Rakim, was good, my boy? My man, OG, let's go, baby. You already know what time it is, man. Got to get down there to support, man. You got to, man. I'm waiting on you, man. Do you train any master boxers? I don't currently. Actually, my friend Debbie from New York, I help her, but I'm not her coach, but I help her. She actually fought in the biggest Masters tournament about a month ago. And I'm open to train master boxers. Absolutely. I train everybody. I am the all-in-one coach. I can work with a world champion one day, a soccer mom the next day, a senior citizen the next day, an infant the next day, a YouTube tutorial the next day. I could do it all. There's nothing under the boxing umbrella that I haven't already coached. Okay, I work with 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, and I've taken them all to national tournaments back in 2017, 2018, 2019. People that I built from the ground up, zero experience, turned them into national champions, okay? Let's just clarify that for all the people out there who talk about how good this coach is and how good that coach is when they get handed a good fighter. I've taken fighters with very little to no experience and turn them into national champions, okay? I've done this numerous times, not one time. I've also worked with fighters that fought in the Olympic trials, okay, who actually qualified, okay? So I have an Olympian that I've worked with before. And Jamar Talley, right? I got a chance to work with him, work the corners for that. I've worked with world champions, Tevin Farmer. We had 7 world championship fights together. Raymond Ford. We won the world title in one of the biggest moments of my career as a coach, giving the instructions, getting praise from guys like Timothy Bradley, people like Teddy Atlas, people like Chris Algieri, you know what I'm saying, who gave me my flowers on national television, you know what I mean, for that. I've worked with master fighters who were 60, 70 years old, even worked corners at master tournaments. I've worked with the everyday guy who doesn't even care to ever put on a pair of gloves. I've worked with the B-side opponent, the opponent who's not supposed to win. And I've worked with those guys as well. I've been on every side of it, the A side, the B side. It don't matter, man. I am your Coach Anthony is a complete coach. Okay, a complete coach. Don't let anybody lie to you. Don't be these guys who let these other guys lie to you and say he's just a YouTube coach. He's just a mid guy. He's just a personality. I am a well-rounded, like a well-rounded machine. I could teach fundamentals, or I could grab a pair of mitts and give you the flyest rendition like Floyd Mayweather on steroids. I could do it all. Stop me when I lie, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm just talking my cocky talk, but I'm dead serious, though. I'm serious. My man OG, loyalty is everything. You know the vibes, baby. My boy OG, I've been rocking with OG since I was literally, like, y'all don't know, OG's been my friend since I think I met OG when I was like 7 years old. Okay, so let's just clarify this, though. I've been friends with OG since I was like 7. No, matter of fact, younger, like 5 years old. We're still friends to this day. My good friend Fast Eddie Chambers, who's featured on damn near every single one of my damn instructional videos that I sell online for a freaking stupid deal, right? All my YouTube videos, I've been friends with him for over a decade. You see what I'm saying? I've been with the same woman for 16 years. You see what I'm saying? Listen, if you don't see somebody next to me now, if you see me with them before and they're not next to me now, you might want to wonder what they did. You see what I'm saying? You might want to wonder what they did, because the people who've been rocking with me, I've been friends with them for a long time, and we still here, baby, and we still growing, and we still getting better every single day. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Joe Brown, what's up, coach? This is Johnny. Glad to see you, man. My man, Johnny, man. I appreciate all the posts in the private community. Johnny is one of the people who is actually one of my most consistent people in my private community posting. He also coaches people. He's learned a lot from the courses, and he's been utilizing this stuff, man. So shout out to you, champ. Jermaine Ortiz is cooking a guy right now. Jermaine Ortiz is my boy, man. I ain't spoke to him in a minute, though. I think he moved to Dubai or something like that. Oh, my man, Marek. Okay, Marek. Okay. Yeah, of course I know Mario, man. Why you got Mario on there, man? Let me go ahead and man, Kirk, farthest thing from a YouTube coach, true is of true. Every day in the gym is perfect. Never leave without learning something to lose. Seriously, would recommend. My boy Kirk, one of my most dedicated. Matter of fact, not one of. You are the most dedicated member right now at CA Boxing. Kirk will come in at freaking 6 o'clock, and he won't leave until we kick him out the gym. Does every single freaking program that we offer here. Like, works on the same combination for hours. Like, there's no doubt that you're gonna be successful at this. All you gotta do is keep training, champ. You know, you get what you put into this sport. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Clemente, my goal is to become a boxing trainer. I just got recruited to the fight team and will be fighting soon. All right, well, one step at a time, champ. You know what I mean? One step at a time, guys. So listen, I'm going live every single day. If you guys want to go ahead, matter of fact, I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what we could do. Oh, well, hold on. You wanted to release I know what you meant, a mid-work course. Yeah, I was gonna do a mid-work course this year and just got sidetracked. So I'm gonna definitely do a mid-work course for you guys. I'm thinking about even doing in-house certifications for people who want to learn mid-work. Come down to my facility and learn the mids in person with me, and even leave with some sort of a certificate or something of completion. You know what I'm saying? Once I feel that you're ready to go ahead and take it to the next step, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you learn how to hold the mitts well, ain't no telling how far you can go. I mean, I got the attention of people with mitt work. There's no doubt about it. I'll never deny that. People for a long time, I mean, in the beginning when I first started, people hired me for mitts, truthfully, and then what happened was people started to realize I was more than just a mitt guy. I was actually a teacher of the sport of boxing. But the mitts was like the way to attract you. It was the way to get you to look at me, right? I don't need a pair of mitts to coach anybody. I'm gonna just be clear with you guys. I can coach somebody just like the old timers, sit down, tell you what to do, and get you to do it. If I get you to do it, then it's getting the same results. Then I don't need the mitts. However, I do the mitts because it just helps motivate, and it also helps get the lesson across to certain people better than others. But yes, there's no doubt that if you learn how to do mitts correctly, and under the guidance of somebody like myself who's had a lot of success with the mitts, not only being flashy with them, but teaching fundamentals properly with them, there's no doubt that you can actually start and make a lot of money yourself and do a lot of good things yourself. You'll get the return on your investment like immediately, though. So that's something that's definitely coming very soon. So it's putting everything together, man, one day at a time. Right now, we're just building our program. You know, we got the gym lit up. You know what I'm saying? Look, literally lit up. You can't even see, man. You can't even see those lights up there. I'm trying to show you them dope lights. I'm sure y'all seen them on my stories and on Instagram and stuff like that. What do you think about Canelo? I'm Mexican, and most Mexicans, we think that his fights are fake and boring. No, I don't think Canelo's fake and boring. I think there's some things that you can question about Canelo, like some of the rehydration clause, fighting some of the smaller guys. But at the same time, he fought Triple G, twice or three times? He fought Bivol. Right now, people respect the Bivol fight, but he fought Bivol. He didn't get knocked out. He fought Austin Trout right after Austin Trout just beat Cotto, right? Cotto was a little small. He fought Floyd Mayweather. If anything, Floyd Mayweather took advantage of the rehydration clause. He fought Erislandy Lara, who is freaking beating guys like if he's still 30 years old. He fought Danny Jacobs when Danny Jacobs was on fire. So, I mean, we could point our fingers and judge anybody however we want, you know? Like, there's always something that you could say about a person, good or bad. So for me, Canelo has done, he's done smart business. At the end of the day, he's done smart business. I mean, what can you really say? I'll tell you what. For all the people out there, who have a problem with how Canelo has conducted his business in boxing, I want to ask you this: when's the last time any of y'all donated to one of these fighters who has brain damage? When's the last time y'all sent a few dollars out? I'm just curious. You know what I'm saying? Or some of these fighters who are completely broke after the game did them dirty. When's the last time you went up to them and tossed them a few dollars? You see what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, it's like we have to be very careful with how far we go with being judgmental. I understand as a fan, you're gonna have your preferences. You're gonna have your preferences and you're gonna have your reasons on why you may like or not like somebody. But we have to also do that within reason because at the end of the day, these guys are prize fighters and their goal and their job is to have a life after boxing and make as much money as they can to feed their families and hopefully their grandchildren and have a little bit of generational wealth if they happen to get as rich as Canelo, Floyd Mayweather, guys like that. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, you feel me? You got to be the boss. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. I think Canelo, he paid the cost to be the boss. You know what I mean? All right, we got a super chat. What's the number one thing to work on with an eight-year-old to teach him timing or just general tips you give how to make it stick for him? I'd keep it as simple, as basic as possible. So, like, we got a 6-year-old in here. He's been boxing for a little bit. I mean, his father's been coaching him. But he's come over here. We help him out too. I'm trying to see if I can find something. That kid's 6 years old. Now, he's been boxing for a couple of years, so even that might be a little bit too advanced for him. It just depends on the learning curve of your kid, how long he's been doing it. But I'd keep it simple, you know? Jabs, straight right hands, make sure the technique is good, make sure the hands are up, not up, right? A lot of people, when I say hands up, they think I mean up. I mean like right here, you know? Pop, pop, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the hooks, boom, or boom, however. And just simple stuff. And make sure when they're stepping forward, they're not spreading their feet too wide. You know what I mean? Make sure that they're not overstepping. Like the basic fundamentals, man. Like the stuff that I teach in my Build You From the Ground Up 1.0. I have a beginner boxing bundle. I'll maybe put the links. I wasn't planning on promoting my stuff right off the rip, but you know me, I got a beginner boxing bundle, super basic, bro. Like super simple. You don't want to overcomplicate this. He's a baby. 8 years old is a baby. You teach them very simple stuff and you keep it short, sweet. Once they start to lose attention, you just pull back. Don't force it on them. You know what I mean? Don't force it on them. Let them have fun with it. And then eventually they come back for more. They come back for more. And then you start to, okay, let's add the hook. Let's add the uppercut. You know what I mean? Let's add the other uppercut. Let's add a little defensive move. Don't try to throw it all at them right off the rip. You know what I mean? Step by step. He's good at everything, but is having issue with sparring kids that have a lot more experience. We live in AR, I guess that's Arkansas, so we don't get a lot of sparring exposure. Seems to regress fast from things I teach. Well, listen, I don't give a damn if he was 30 years old, 25 years old. When you're boxing somebody who's more experienced than you or has a little bit more, you know, knowledge of the sport than you, you're going to have a hard time. Like I could take you, for instance, and put you in the ring with a guy with more experience than you, and I could be training you for that and teaching you what to do, and you still won't be able to pull it off and execute it the way you want to and the way I want you to, because the guy that you're dealing with understands how to defend the stuff, understands how to slip the stuff, because you have to be able to refine this stuff. So, like, I tell people this all the time. This all the time. When you are boxing, right? Okay, I see you say he's watching right now. Okay, cool. When you're boxing somebody, right? Let's say I'm boxing you, right? And we're on the same level. Let's just say hypothetically we're on the same level, right? Like on paper. You know how to throw a jab, cross, hook, uppercut. I know how to throw a jab, cross, hook, uppercut. You know how to slip, roll. I know how to slip, roll, right? You get it. You got footwork, I got footwork. Who's going to win? The guy who does those little things a little bit better, right? So if you're having your son pop a jab at a guy who's got a more experienced, better jab, it's still going to be harder for your son because the guy does the jab better. The guy does the right hand better. Why is he better? He has more hours under his belt. In the beginning stages of boxing, experience is a big deal. As you get to a certain level of experience, then that kind of changes and it becomes ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's got the better ability? But in the beginning, experience is a big deal because your kid is 8, right? So you have to remember the amount of years that he has. You know what I mean? He has plenty of years to get this right. You know what I mean? So you don't have to rush it all in by the time he's 9 years old, even if it takes him till 10, 11, 12. The keys is, you just want him to enjoy this. Keep it fun, keep it interesting, let him keep coming back and just keep on working at it. And eventually those experienced kids, if they haven't been working at it the way they're supposed to, they're going to have trouble with him in the future. But as of right now, you should just be concerned with him getting better at those basic fundamentals because those are the things that are going to propel him forward in his amateur career. Shout out to you, Arjun, shout out to you, champ, man. Listen to your dad. Keep on training hard. Have fun with boxing, man. That's the best advice I can give to you. Don't overthink it. Don't stress it. Have fun with boxing, and you're going to do great. Just be consistent. You know what I mean? Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate you, champ. I'd definitely be interested in that network certification. When are you going to start that up, coach, man? Real soon, probably early next year. We're already in November, so I expect to, have a lot of things for the next year. This gym is going to be super dope. We're going to have a lot of things going on, mini seminars for people who live out of town, 3-day seminars, stuff like that. We'll also do stuff like mitt work certifications for people who want to learn mitts. There's just a lot of different things that we could do here. So we're going to do all of them, you know what I mean? But I just, one day at a time. I'm still refining how I'm doing things now with my facility, but we're ready to rock, man. So be on the lookout. Confucius, how to improve your jab, man? Just throw it over and over again, man, the right way. Throw it over and over the right way. And there's different ways to throw a jab, right? You got your basic jab, bang. You got an up jab, bang. You got a slip. Some people call this a screw jab. Some people call this I forgot what the hell Jeff Mayweather used to call this jab. Spear jab, right? You got your outside slip jab. You know what I mean? You got different kinds of jabs, but the key is repetition. And that's it. 3 R's. Just constantly, constantly throwing your jab, and you'll eventually get better at it. I feel like sprint helps more with conditioning than heavy bag drills. Your opinion? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, man. I don't know, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't know. Because all my guys do it all. All my guys do heavy bag drills. All my guys do their sprints. I mean, when I say all my guys, I mean all my competitive fighters. So it's really hard for me to say one is better than the other because we leave no stone unturned. So I couldn't answer that. You feel me? And I mean, it also depends. How are you doing the heavy bag drills? Are you focusing on technique or are you focusing on conditioning? Because if you push yourself to the max on a heavy bag, you can really get some good conditioning out of the heavy bag, but it just all depends on how you approach the heavy bag. If you're approaching the heavy bag lackadaisical and you're just like throwing a shot here or here, and you're not really like for 3 minutes, you know what I mean? And then round after round after round after round, I mean, of course, the heavy bag isn't going to burn you out. But if you really, really push on that bag, it can feel like a sprint, believe me. Keep the questions coming, guys. We're 40 minutes in, depending on how this goes. Will depend on how long I stay live. But listen, we got day after day after day, 30 days in the month. So let's get it. I mean, listen, splints are fantastic, man. So this is my answer to you. Do both. Do both. Do your sprints. Do your heavy bag. Uh, do a couple of longer runs, like 3 miles. You know what I mean? Do those. Mix it all up, man. Do a little bit of everything. Leave no stone unturned. You know what I mean? But what is the right way? Some people say put your foot on your lead foot. As part of it, Paulie Manajan says to throw it off the rear view. Others say, I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things, champ. If you're interested in my way, I do sell courses that teach all this stuff. CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. You can go ahead and go through the list if you want to learn my way. I mean, also, if you tune in to every single day, no days off November, make sure you hit the bell notification. We'll cover this in one of the episodes. I'm not covering that today. As you can see, I'm just chilling. I'm just sitting down doing a Q&A with you guys, but we'll do it right here live. That's part of the No Days Off November, to give you guys all that information. So make sure that you hit the bell notification, and we'll probably go ahead and tap into that at some point in the next 30 days. So don't miss an episode. You feel me? Don't miss an episode. And make sure that you guys have my phone number, because this is where I go ahead and I alert people, man. So text me right now at 215-709-5437. Again, 215-709-5437. Shoot me a text right now so we can go ahead and chop it up, and I can, keep you posted when I go live. I'm going to try to keep the lives this year consistent at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to try my best. And the reason why 10 p.m. works for me, I'm usually done with my last boxing class at around 9. Gives me about an hour to clean up the facility and go ahead and prep and plan for the No Days Off November and how I want to approach it. So 10 p.m. Eastern looks like it's going to be the time. So if you're on the West Coast, that's 7 p.m. And I don't know where the rest of you guys are in the world. Some of you guys are watching this late, so you might miss the live stream. However, you will still get the benefits of the answers. Some people might ask the questions that you were thinking. So that's that. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Coach Anthony as well, because I like to post a lot of stuff on Instagram. TikTok is Coach Anthony. Make sure you guys got me on all platforms so you don't miss nothing. You know what I mean? Hammer, Hank Lundy needs you for January 18th from Philly 2300 Arena. Hank, am I talking to Hank? Is this really Hank? Confirm that this is Hank, baby. Are you one of the rare coaches left who are able to build boxes from their feet up? 100%, man. You missed my rant earlier, man. I've been taking kids with zero experience for the last decade and teaching them how to become national champions, man. This is what I do. Send me your kid, zero experience. Give me some time with them and watch what I do with them. You see what I'm saying? If the kid wants to do it, of course. I mean, you got to think, though, the fighter has to meet the coach halfway. And the fighter has to have a certain amount of discipline, dedication to this. But if the fighter really wants this and they're willing to do what I ask, 1,000,000%. I'm not even worried about that. How do you feel about parrying the right hand? I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, can it happen? Yeah, you can. I've done it before, but I don't like it because if you time that wrong, that's a big punch, man. That's a big punch. You know, you're going here, you're going like that. I mean, I've done it, especially if someone shoots to the body. I've done it, but it's better to just block it, or slip it. You know what I mean? But can it happen? Yes, you could definitely do it. Just not the safest thing to do. Yo, Hank, man, that's dope as hell, bro. Hold on. Hop on this stream with me, Hank. I'm about to put this in the if you're free. If you're free, hit that link right there, Hank. Come shopping with me real quick. Hank Lundy. Shout out to Hank Lundy, man. So listen, quick backstory about Hank. If Hank gets on here, man, I want Hank to be part of this real quick. Quick backstory on Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy, okay, was one of the first professional fighters that gave me an opportunity at a world-class level. We fought Thomas Delorme, Mauricio Herrera together, Terrence Crawford. Okay, yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Hank. I'm here. I mean, I'm working with Flake during the day. So I mean, it really just depends if you have the availability to come at the same time, probably around that time. I could talk to Reg too. But at nighttime, I'm fully booked though, because I got my gym. So I only have like afternoon availability right now, to be honest with you. But shout out to Hank, man. Hank Lundy, man, again, gave me my first opportunity as a coach at a world-class level. And I will always be grateful for that. So Hank, you my brother, man. You my brother. I want to see you win and succeed. You know, I know our schedules don't always clash as far as working together, but we could definitely have a conversation without a doubt. You probably been asked already, but how do you feel about Tyson versus Paul coming up? I feel head movement was a crucial part of Mike's game, and he can't do that anymore. I don't know what to expect in this fight. This is a wild card fight. Very difficult fight to predict because it really all determines on how much Mike Tyson has left. Even though Jake Paul is not nearly the fighter that Mike Tyson once was, he is a lot younger. He is in shape, and he has consistently been getting better and stronger as a fighter. However, I've seen older guys whoop younger guys' ass all the time. I mean, this happens. And, you know, Mike Tyson's been at a very different level. So it just depends, man, because, you know, Mike Tyson got lower back issues and all types of stuff like that. So I just don't know what to expect, man. This is a fight that I will be watching, though, because apparently they're really fighting. We're going to see, man. We're going to see, man. My heart's with Mike Tyson, of course. Okay, Hank. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Hank Lundy, man, for chopping in, man. Definitely text me tomorrow, my brother. Shout out to Hank Lundy. Again, man, he fought everybody and their mother. For those of you guys, put some respect on his name, Hank Lundy. My guy. Is Raymond fighting on the 9th? I know Raymond's fighting soon in Philadelphia, ironically, on the Jerron Boots card with Jerron Ennis versus that guy that he already fought. And then you got Bam Rodriguez on that card. So, yeah, Ray is fighting. But I'm not sure the exact date. I'm not in his corner, Sean, so I don't know. I don't know exactly the date, but I know it's in November. How do you gain the mentality of a fighter like the confident does it have to be in you? You gain the mentality of a fighter by doing what you're supposed to do every single day, whether you want to or not, and going through the growing pains that you go through as a fighter. You know, you're going to get your ass beat. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get tired. You're going to get discouraged. You're going to get frustrated, but you keep showing up. You keep showing up. You keep showing up. That's called perseverance, determination, will. These are the things that you learn in training through the years. Because that's exactly what the hell you're going to need in a fight, especially when the fight gets real and the fight gets difficult. So 100% you gain that confidence through overcoming adversity time and time and time again, not just in fights, but in training, preparation. You overcome this all the time. And then as you continuously overcome these challenges, you start to believe in yourself more. Okay, I've been through this before. I can handle that. I've been through this before. I can handle that. I've been through this before. I can handle that. I bet I'm ready for whatever. Right? When a fighter says he's ready for whatever, it's because he's been through it all, or he's ready to go through it all. And that only comes with earning it. Those are like, when they say in the streets, you got to earn your stripes. Like, that's kind of what it is. Like, you got to earn your stripes. And you can read all the books. You can watch all the YouTube videos. You can pay for every last one of my courses. Until you go through it and do it, you don't own it, baby. You got to own it. You know what I'm saying? And that goes through by actually going through it. So that's how you earn that, champ. You got to get in the gym. You got to start really working with people and really being a student. And then you can go, you can definitely get that mentality. How's the Vika doing? The Vika camp was fantastic. One of my favorite camps I've ever done. Fantastic results. I'll be putting out the next couple of episodes of our docu-series to kind of move slow in these last two. Been waiting for my videographer to get them out, but we should have them out next week. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We back. Short 30-second break. Oh, gee, I need to pull up and get a weekend pumping. No Diddy. You already know the vibes, man. Pull up, man. You definitely got to come check out the spot. Yo, Vesper, you going to be mad at me, man. What are your thoughts on the Bibble Better Be fight? You're going to be mad at me, man. I ain't even see it, bro. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I ain't even see it. It's crazy. I thought it was at night. It was like at 5 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. It was an overseas fight. I didn't properly prepare for that. I was actually here doing work around the gym. And then by the time I realized that the fight was on, it was over. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was really disappointed because I heard such great things about that fight. Facts. Crazy fight, man. Crazy fight. I thought it was a great. Matter of fact, I was live streaming when the fight was happening. I did like a live stream, man. I was just, me and Eddie were like, oh, it was crazy, man. Tyson was doing his thing and he gave it away. Nah, facts. Vesper, I bugged out on that one. But yo, guys, that's it for today, man. I'm going to cut it short. Make sure you guys go ahead and text me 215-709-5437. I appreciate everybody who tunes in. Of course, you guys know where to go. CoachAnthonyBoxing.com for the best boxing courses. I will be putting out new stuff. I will be changing my courses to a subscription-based model very soon. So if you guys ever been interested in getting my courses and owning them, like lifetime owning them, you may want to go ahead and grab it now, because once I go ahead and change the subscription base, you can't own it. You can only watch it if you're paying the subscription. I've been giving everybody fair warning about this in my emails, but I'm going to go ahead and really push that hard right now in these next 30 days for you guys to be reminded about that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And the next live will be tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock. Maybe the weekends I can go live a little earlier. I don't know. That's why you guys got to hit that bell notification so you guys can be alerted every single time I go live. And that's basically it, man. I want to say thank you for the love and support. It's been a lot of fun talking to you guys. Of course, you already know, boxing, my